Just come out this afternoon, no real objective in mind, just really craving to get out into the outdoors, and some interesting light going on, bit of cloud, bit of sun, bit of rain, all the good stuff. So we'll see what we can find and just spend a few hours. Might go for a walk across the valley. Look at that light up there. Might even end up doing some forest photography if this light just ends up dying out. It's hard to tell at the moment, but not really in the best location. Might hit the road, keep driving for a while, and then we might have to go for a walk, I think. Let's go. Light, but got to get further down this valley. Right, that's it for the light by the looks. Now just heading into the rain, which to be honest is kind of more what I was expecting this afternoon anyway. And thankfully the rain just brings this place to life. I hope it starts raining properly so we get some really solid waterfalls and get the streams going. So we'll see. Let's see what we can find, and yeah, I feel alive in the rain. The cloud base is pretty much blocking the peaks of the mountains, so forget about mountain photography this afternoon. Nothing too exhaustive. I think we'll follow this creek, go up above a waterfall to a second waterfall. I've been meaning to check out this stream for a while, and the rain is pretty light at the moment, so it's always sometimes the waterfalls, if there's got too much water flow, they can get a little bit messy, move around the plant life too much with the spray. So we'll go see what we can find this afternoon. We'll go for a walk in the forest. Doesn't take long to warm up. Not looking forward to going back down this ladder of tree roots. Be interesting on the knees. The old knees, not like they used to be. Beautiful. I'm just going to walk around and enjoy the scenery, basically. If there's a photo opportunity, there's a photo opportunity. If there isn't, so be it. It doesn't matter. Today, I really just wanted to have a look at this. I want to go for a walk down below and see how it looks from the bottom. Now, admittedly, the photographer brain has kicked in. I just can't help but look at these beautiful trees down the back here, and I wonder on the other side of those, looking through, there might be a way to frame up that waterfall. It's our natural inclination to just run to the base of a waterfall or the shoreline of a lake, whatever that main subject may be, but often take a few steps back and incorporate the environment itself. I find you can make a nicer image and add some depth to the scene. We'll find out. But if I can, adding some of these beautiful trees, which is the life of this place, to me that would be a nice image and something more than just the waterfall by itself. Interesting. Wow. That's just a beautiful scene. A little bit messy, but I want to spend a few minutes just having a look at the waterfall, forget about the video and photography, and I'll get back to you guys shortly. Having a look through the lens now, and one of the problems is that I'm a bit too low here. So basically you've got the front framing and then it immediately showcases the background, but there's no mid-ground. There's nowhere for the eye to transition into that main subject back there. And yeah, basically just not being high enough. Potentially holding the camera up above. See what we can do here. But still just getting a little bit cluttered. But that's one of the initial problems here. I'm gonna get up higher for a moment and see what we can do up here. To be honest, this would be an easy photo if I didn't want to incorporate the trees. There's a million options here to just get the waterfall with the rock, or maybe some ferns, but man, I just love these trees so much. And I just feel like it's going to really complement the entire scene, the image itself, to bring the trees into the frame. But gee, it is tricky. I don't know if it's going to work. It's probably been 20 minutes now of looking around and seeing if I can find anything that works. Trying to get the angle here. Obviously a big depth of field, so using f10, f11. ISO maxed it out at 640. I don't like going above 640, but 640 is still clean on this camera. And shutter speed sitting around anywhere from 1/6 to 1/10, depending on the focal length I'm using. Just still not 100% on the composition. It's a bit cluttered, getting a little bit tight. Doesn't matter what I try, I'm just not liking it. Such a beautiful scene, and yeah, just feel like just can't figure out a way to do it justice and find a frame that just flows and works. It's like a mind blank. So nice though, so nice to look at. Video footage looks good. Video, I just feel like the composition, I don't know. It's hard to capture the beauty in one frame. Might have found the answer right above me the whole time. If I come back far enough, that beautiful arch. That big arching branch. I wonder if I can incorporate that. You know, there's a real lack of foreground element to grab the attention. That can always go up, and I just happen to notice this branch. The tricky part is I'm in a tight spot here, and it's quite a precarious drop off the edge. Can only go back so far, but gee, I think this could work, because there's some nice trees off to the right here. I love this one off to the left. I like this mossy branch, this main one. I feel like if I can incorporate this front branch, I'm going to get that initial impact and framing and textured interest right at the front, which is what I like to incorporate into my wide angle work. And yeah, maybe we can do this. So I'll see if I can find the framing here. main challenge is getting the right shape on the tree, the waterfall placement, not having it too low, not having it too high, not having the top part of the tree go out of the frame as well, and then obviously get a sharp shot while you're trying to do a semi-ab crunch with the camera above your head. Sitting on f10 1/10 of a second, ISO 640. At 640 is my threshold, and coming out tack sharp, checking the clarity obviously, you know, shooting the slow shutters handheld. Got to make sure it's tack sharp, and it is. Just glad that I was able to potentially get something here. Could always change my mind once I get home, but I just feel like I've given it my best shot at least, and had a nice time just sitting here in the elements. Yeah, time to get out of here. It's getting quite dark. Not really looking forward to the descent, so we'll, might as well pack up. But wow, it's probably lasted a good over an hour here. Took quite some time, and I'm pretty big on, if you're not having fun, then just don't worry about it. Just forget about the photography. That was fun to me. However, it was starting to get to the point of slight frustration, because I just felt like I wasn't gonna, I just felt like I failed basically in my attempt to capture the beauty of the place. I probably still have failed, but anyway, I just feel like I truly have tried now. It's like deep down I knew there was something here, just like that. It's just a matter of finding it. It's like a puzzle piece. So anyway, I'm glad I gave it a good shot, but most importantly, just had a really nice time here. Let's get on out of here. So I've come home and had time to process the file. Relatively simple edit really on a scene like this. The main thing I'm trying to do is just break up the green tones so we don't just have one continuous tone. And the whole reason for that is to create that sense of depth by having just different shades and tonality through the image. It was a single exposure, as I said, out in the field, ISO 640, f10 and 1/8 of a second. It's come out tack sharp. With the processing, I've got a few actions that I've made for scenes like this, and you can actually download those via the link below. And basically it just gives a nice diffused look and brings out those green tones. It was pretty straightforward though, really, particularly obviously using the preset there just helped out, but mainly what I'm doing is creating haze and reducing clarity in the background, and then bringing out the blacks, so the shadow details, off in the distance, and then leaving that slightly darker tone in the front, again just to show that depth through the file. Overall, you know, I didn't even know what I was planning to do that afternoon. That's how it is a good part of the time. I just prefer to go out in nature and just react to the conditions at hand and be spontaneous. On that particular day, as I said in the video, I wasn't particularly there for a shot. I just wanted to get out and figured I'd film the whole moment. But then the combination of those beautiful trees and waterfalls, it was really, I felt like there's an image here and it's such a beautiful scene. But I'll tell you what, that was quite difficult to find. That's probably the longest I've spent in the field for quite some time in one area, just looking for a composition that I was happy with. I say a lot of the time it's relatively quick. I just seem to find something and be more in a bit of a flow state. On that particular day, it just wasn't coming to me, but I didn't really want to leave because I just really felt like there was a shot there. So anyway, I've given it my all that I could on that particular day. I'm happy with the result, but either way, it was just nice to walk away with something. And I guess at the end of the day, as photographers, that's all we can do, is just give it our best. And what we're trying to do essentially is help people see the world or see a location the same way that we did. And sometimes that can be definitely more challenging than other times. But if you can walk away feeling like you've given it your best, then that's all that matters at the end of the day. And of course, just getting out in nature is always a huge positive as well. Anyway, it's enough from me. Thanks for checking this one out, guys, and I'll see you again soon. Cheers.